What variety of blackberry do you like best? Today I'm gonna talk about the 5 that I grow. 4 do really good, 1 not so much, but those 4 that do make some beautiful berries. Oh, and they really are good. At the very end, I'll tell you which one I like the best. They're good. I grow 5 different varieties of blackberries here in Zone 8B. Today I'm gonna take you to each cane. I'm gonna show you how each variety grows. We're also gonna take those berries, put them side by side, compare them in size and color, and then I'm gonna do a taste test to let you know which one is the sweetest. So we'll have some pros and some cons for each one. Most of them are pros because I love blackberries, but the ones that we're gonna cover today are Caddo, Ponca, Sweetie Pie, and I grow 2 Primark varieties, a Freedom and a Traveler. So we're gonna take a look at those 5. These are the Ponca canes. They don't need the support that the Caddo needs, but they still need some support. And they make some beautiful berries. You'll have a good mix of smaller berries like this, and then some really large berries like this. They don't put off as many canes as a Caddo, but the Prima canes that do come up are usually much larger, as you can see here. See the diameter of those Prima canes. There's one hiding in there. This is our Caddo canes. If you notice, Caddos need a little more support than the Ponca. They put off more Prima canes than the Ponca, but the berries are still a good size and they taste really good. Now, this is how they act in my climate. Every climate, these varieties may do a little different, but Caddo is a really good one for Zone 8B. These are our Sweetie Pie canes. I want you to see how small those berries are. Those berries are a lot smaller than the Ponca or the Caddo. Now, another thing about these Sweetie Pie canes is they don't get nearly as tall as the Caddo or the Ponca canes. They stay pretty small, pretty short, probably about 4 to 5 foot tall is all. They do have a good production. They do make a good number of berries, and the berries do have a good taste. Now, they don't look as nice as the Ponca and the Caddo as far as the plant because they don't have as much foliage on them. They don't fill out. In fact, I have a Ponca that I planted on this row. You see how much more full this Ponca looks? Now, this is the Prima cane, so it's going to look even more full. But notice that floor cane there, how tall it is compared to those Sweetie Pies. It's so much bigger, so much taller. So Sweetie Pie is a good berry, but it just doesn't produce like the other 2. These are our Primark Travelers. Now, this has been a really big surprise for us. Look at all those berries. Now, you may have seen a video just recently that I posted about how these did not produce very well. And they hadn't. For the last 3 years, they did not produce very well. This is the first year that we have good production on these canes. Maybe it was a little bit different weather this year. Maybe they're finally established. But whatever the reason, they have produced a large crop on that floor cane. Now, we will get a second late crop on the Prima cane. We actually have one here at the very end of the row that you can see. So we'll get 2 harvests off of these Primark Travelers. These are the Primark Freedoms. These are the ones we have trouble with. We have problems with the floor cane wanting to die off or die back. See right here where it's died back. We don't get any fruit off the floor canes usually. Now, the Prima canes, when they come up, they usually look very healthy, like this one. Also like this one here. You see all these berries, they'll be late berries, so that's kind of nice. The problem that we have And we're not sure why, but the pests love these berries more than like any of the other blackberries. And it may be because they have a higher sugar content. We're not sure. They just love these berries more than they love the other kind. And they can get very large, like this one here. It's just usually we don't get any of these berries. And if we do, they're infested with bugs. You don't want to eat them. So they usually go to the chickens. Now, here's the dilemma for us. Do we leave these berries here because they're just a small section? Do we leave these berries here to attract those pests to these plants so they leave our other blackberries alone? Or do we pull them up so that we can replant and put some blackberries that would be productive for us here? We're not sure. We might leave them. I don't want a chance letting those bugs, those pests go to the other plants because we get plenty. And the bugs and the birds, they can have these. That's our dilemma. What would you do? Here are the results. Now, I tried to find the largest berry that I could for each variety so that it would be a fair comparison. That Freedom, I know it's not ripe, but I wanted to show you how large they can get. I know it's not ripe because they're on that primocane and they don't fruit for me on the floricane. I had to pick one that was a little underripe. So I did that for the size, okay? Now, Freedom usually will have a larger berry than all the others. For us, though, remember, we don't get those very often because the bugs love them. So apart from Freedom, Ponca's usually the largest. Caddo's right behind that. Travelers are kind of a medium berry for us, and then those sweetie pies are the smallest. Now, I know somebody's probably going to argue with me and say this is not the right size for each one. For 8B, in the condition that I live in, for the amount of sun that they get, this is the size that each one gets for me in 8B. Now, for the taste test, let's see which one is the sweetest and which one is the most tart. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I may be a little biased. I already have a favorite, but I'm not going to tell you which one it is till the end. I'm going to try to be as fair as possible with the berries that we have. So we're going to start with the Caddo here. Sweet. Seeds, they're there, but they're not terrible. But if you get a Caddo when it is ripe, man, it's pretty sweet. It's nice. Let's go with this Ponca here. There's a mouthful. It's good though. Those seeds are a little larger, but that's to be expected because the berries themselves, look at that mosquito there. But those berries are a little bit larger, so you expect the seeds to be a little larger. Sweetie pie, smallest of them all. To me, they're flavorful, but they're not nearly as sweet as the Caddo or the Ponca. And the seeds, to me, are huge for such a small berry. Sweetie pies are okay. One of those seeds just got caught. But I'd much rather have a Caddo or a Ponca. Now, let's go for a treat. I hardly ever, barely do I get to eat a Freedom. It's a little bit, it's tart. And it may be because it's not quite ripe. Again, it's a little bit early for them because they are growing on the primocane. But that one's tart. And the trouble that I have with the Freedom anyway, unless I'm going to let them grow to be a magnet to attract those bugs, it's really not worth the trouble for me, but they're all right. So now let's go with the Traveler. This has been the surprise for us this year. Not sure exactly why it took off like it did. Maybe it just finally established itself. The weather was a little bit different. Whatever the reason, let's try this one out. It's good. Seeds are a little bit larger. I would say the seeds are about the same size as that Ponca. Maybe not quite as sweet as the Caddo or the Ponca, but it still has a good flavor to it. I wouldn't turn them down. Give me a bowl full of those. Man, you don't even need sugar on the top. They're good. But still, my favorite for taste is the Ponca. But if you want something that has a good taste, little seeds, those Caddo, oh, they're really good. So Caddo and Ponca are my favorite right now. So now the Ponca. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I'm a little biased. This has always been my favorite, but I'm gonna be as fair as possible. Oh yeah, that one by far is the best tasting